And go.
And go. Go, go, go.
All right, what's going on?
What's up, everyone? It is the week of Christmas. We are not home to edit this vlog, so it's going up. Well, no, it's being edited before Christmas.
This is coming from the past.
Coming to you not live.
From, what's the date today? The 18th.
The 18th. Because we don't have a laptop that's capable of editing these vlogs on the go, so we're just gonna throw up a couple. Hope that's okay. They're gonna be so exciting though, you're not even gonna care.
Yeah, so be prepared, buckle it down.
Prepared. Do you wanna scoot over so that you're in the center?
No, it's cool, I'll sit over here.
Okay, that's fine. So let's talk about me. Just kidding, come back, come over. I have a lot of energy.
I noticed.
I was really bored at work all day. Okay, so we are going to do a Q&A. I have a couple questions from all y'all people.
From the people.
From the
But if you
people.
have more questions or you want things
Comment
answered.
below. And while we're on that note, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, you should be a subscriber.
Please.
Let's go. First question. Did you submit a video to Ellie and Jared's IVF giveaway?
No.
We didn't. I think we never really even talked about it, but I think we both kind of like toyed around with the idea. And it's just not something that we feel like we need to do at this point. We can get pregnant, we know that. So we're just gonna keep going.
That's not our difficulty.
That's not the difficulty. The other thing about that is that we are really lucky and Brandon has really awesome health insurance that will actually cover a portion of the IVF. And so I don't feel like I'm in the position where I can take that opportunity away from somebody else. That's more of my thing.
Yeah, I think there's families out there and couples out there that definitely need that more than us.
Yeah.
And so there's no reason to even throw our hat in the ring and get that issue even remotely considered for us. Let's consider other people. They need it more than we do.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what it comes down to.
Yep.
So.
Okay, would you ever consider IVF?
Through the struggles we've talked about it, we've definitely come to it. We are to the point where we want to have a family. We want to start that. So I think it's a possibility if down the line things change, I guess, right?
Yeah, our doctor has said that if we have another loss, then he'll send us to a specialist and consider IVF. So it's just not something, I mean, we just don't have a reason to need to go there quite yet. So maybe eventually, depending on what happens. Where did you guys go to college?
We went to the great school of Utah State University.
Hey.
Utah State, hey, Aggies all the way. Go, Aggies, go, Aggies, hey, hey, hey.
And then they asked you what we studied.
Business administration with focuses in human resources and operations management.
And I studied human and family development with a minor in psychology and a minor in Spanish, but I don't like to broadcast that one because
She knows Spanish.
I just
so
get
whenever
nervous
you
to
want,
speak it.
write, comment, all the things
Yeah.
in Spanish. She just won't speak back to you because she gets nervous.
I'll write to you in Spanish. I just don't like to speak in Spanish because I get too nervous.
I like the opportunity to do something kind or special for people that aren't thinking about it or expecting it or anything else. Like Christmas, like
today.
yes. You'll find out soon. Actually,
You'll
by the
probably find
time
out
you
before
see
this
this, you'll
video,
actually
so.
have already seen it. So it's gonna be in the past of what is now. But just keep this in mind. I'll be wearing the same getup. Look for that. Anywho, but like Christmas, you're always like, you're giving gifts to family and friends, and that's like pretty expected, but to do things that are outside the norm, for people that aren't expecting it, who definitely deserve it, I enjoy that.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
You know.
My favorite part about Christmas
Oh yeah.
is
What's your favorite part?
when people tell me Merry Christmas.
Like random strangers in Walmart.
Like, no, like even the guy when I just stopped at Walmart, like when I walked in, he's like, Merry Christmas,
Oh,
have
really?
a nice day. And I was like, you too. And I just like, it just like makes me want to cry all the time. I just think there's something so nice and magical about it. I mean, we've also been out where people are nuts and crazy. It's like, Merry Christmas, meh. But I love when people say it. It's fun.
You guys hang out with dogs a lot. Why don't you just get your own? I'm gonna let you answer that.
Because we are both working full time and dogs are a lot of work. And I would not feel right getting a dog and leaving it crated up all day. That's just not something that I want to do for a dog. And so we've talked that like eventually when I'm staying home, we could think about getting a dog. So it's like, it's an option eventually, just not. Why are you making fun of me? Do you not believe my answer? I'm also a cat person. How old are your cats? See, people do care about the cats. We have 2 cats. Sophie is 6.5. Her birthday is in April.
She's old. April 1st, by the way.
April 1st, because we just had to pick an arbitrary day. We got Sophie before we got married, which I think we've talked about before, but just like a couple months before. And then 3 years later, we got Milo. That's Sophie. Milo's somewhere around here. And so Milo is 3. His birthday's in August 5th. That one we really do know. So he's 3, Sophie's 6.5. I just feel like it's about time for another one.
Wait.
How old were each of you when you got married?
I was 23.
And I was 20.
Is that how old I was?
Yeah, you were 20.
23.
Yeah. So we've been married for 6 years. And we've been together for 7. So, long time.
Too long.
Too long.
So we both worked at the movie theater together. We were both working there through school, for the university school.
Yep. So we met and then we dated.
I was her manager, told her what to do.
Yeah. We didn't date for a few months though. Until, like, we met in May and then we didn't start dating until November.
It's true.
So we were friends for a little bit. What advice do you have for parents that have experienced a loss?
I'm gonna let you handle this one.
I want to split this question into 2 different parts. My advice for the parents collectively is to keep talking. Keep that line of communication open. Share your feelings with each other. You know, I think that's really important on your good days and your bad days, and be there for the other person when they're having their good days and bad days too. I think it's really, really easy to kind of get estranged almost. Like, it's really easy to fall into your own grief and just, or not want to bother the other person. So just really make sure that you keep talking. As individuals, like, just feel okay with your feelings. Like, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to laugh and still have good days. So, I mean, it kind of goes together, but like, don't be afraid of your own feelings and don't feel like you have to squash them. And then share that with your partner or your spouse. You know, it's really important. I think that you really feel out the grief process, because it's a lot and it's hard, and it doesn't really end, and it doesn't go in a full, like, it's not, you know, circular, and it's not linear. It's all over the place.
One thing to put in there, more than likely you're gonna grieve differently than each other.
Yes.
So just be aware of that. Like, me and Caitlin grieve on the opposite ends of the spectrum, really. But just be aware of that, and like, don't be mad at the other person if they're not portraying that grief the same way. And that really goes back to the communication part. Just hash it out, talk it out. But
Yeah.
that's probably my biggest thing.
That's good.
Are you trying for a baby still? Little personal, don't you think? Thanks, internet.
It's kind of at this point just like, if or when it happens, great. We're just not really pushing it, I guess.
We're not actively not trying.
Sorry that I got so disgusted with that. I just feel like it's way too much information to share with everyone. What is your favorite thing about each other?
So this is gonna sound not good, but hear me out, people. Hear me out, you, hear me out, world.
I already did.
Caitlin gets bored really easily. Like, insanely bored.
What?
I know, shocker. But because of that, like, we're always trying new things and kind of doing, like, we're always kind of pushing what we do. Like, that's why we travel a lot, I think, and that's why we, if we're not traveling, we're planning to travel.
That's why we move a lot.
That's why we move a lot, or whatever. It just, because of that, Caitlin's always looking for new experiences. I like that about you.
Aw, my favorite thing about you? There's so many to choose from.
My receding hairline?
No, that's not one
The
of them.
thinning hairline?
No, it's not really about your hair. It's more about your personality. One thing that I've always appreciated about you is how hard of a worker you are. Like, you always give 100% at anything that you're doing.
110%.
110%, sorry.
Thank you.
And like, you just work really hard to provide for us. So that's something that I've always liked. But I also like that you do have an open mind when it comes to like traveling. Like, you'll try the food at least once, you know, or I don't know, you don't you don't like have a fear of traveling, I guess. So I like that about you, that you don't hold me back.
You're welcome. Why do you like Disney so much, Caitlin?
Why is the sky blue? You know, it just is. That's just the way things are.
Give me a good answer.
I like it because it makes me happy. Because I show up and I don't feel like I'm in the midst of the crazy, messed up world. And it's just fun for me. It makes me feel like a kid, and I just go and have no cares.
I think sometimes people take themselves too seriously, and Disney helps us kind of at least get out of that a little bit.
Yeah.
Whether that's just going and eating lots of food or doing whatever, like, especially after the last year we've had, it's been nice to kind of step out of adult land for a little bit and say, it's okay to actually just have fun and not think about responsibilities for too long, or to, you know, laugh and have a good time.
We should probably plan another trip.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I
You
do
get to
stuff
play in
on
Excel.
spreadsheets.
Yeah, you get to play in Excel all day, and you like it.
Yeah.
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 I'm an administrative assistant in the purchasing department for a school district. It's really exciting.
Is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Last question. Where is your next trip to?
Next trip. Not including Christmas, I would assume. Oh, well, this will be after Christmas.
Vacation.
Um,
I guess we could talk about that one, huh?
we are going somewhere in January.
Yeah, we are. And somewhere in May.
Well,
We're going to Gilbert, Arizona to go visit Sam and Jen.
and to get out of the cold.
And to get out of the cold. So that's our next trip that we have planned. That's all we have right now.
That's it.
Yeah. But thanks for sending in your questions. We
If
love
you have
answering
any
them.
other questions, put them below. Like, subscribe, share.
Like and subscribe, we're both down.
Like and subscribe. Push this button if you want to see another video. Push this one if you want to link to our video. Push this one over here if you want to do
All
stuff.
right, so we're gonna call it good now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
High five.